MarleneSmith.com. Today I want to talk to you about the benefits of podcasting. Have you ever thought about podcasting? Have you ever wondered if podcasting is something that would be right for you? Well, here are some of the benefits that I've experienced as a podcaster and that I've seen others also enjoy. My daughter, she also has a podcast. So my podcast is Miss Eileen Speaks, just like this YouTube channel. And my daughter, she just started a new podcast. Her name is Nikki, and her podcast is called Better Than Success. So with that, let me get right to some of the benefits. I would like to start off with personal development. Personal development in the sense that as you're preparing for your podcast, you're researching, you're learning your craft, you should always be podcasting about something that you have an area of expertise. But as you develop the content for your podcast, you're also going to be expanding your knowledge and your expertise in that area. So that's where I say it's personal development. There's also the interpersonal skills that you're going to get when you're appearing on other shows, being interviewed, and also when you are having guests on your show and you're conducting interviews. So there's a personal development component of podcasting, and I started off with that as the first benefit because I want this to be something that you say and see immediate benefits from. It's very rewarding to start a podcast, and I think it'll be almost instant gratification when your first podcast is out there and those episodes are launched and you can tell people, you want to listen to my podcast? So let's move on to number 2. Next, public speaking. Guys, they say that people have a fear of public speaking. Of course, I can't imagine that, but there are some folks that have a fear of public speaking. And even if you don't have a fear, even if you have like one of those outgoing personalities, such as myself, and you just want to hone your public speaking skills, you want to be able to talk off the cuff, such as what I'm doing here now. I just have these 5 points written down. The rest just all coming from, off the dome, as I like to say. So you can build those skills, because I remember when I used to be so embarrassed, so afraid, and didn't want to really get up and talk in front of a lot of people. And I was really young when I came out of my shell. But as time went on, and as I would get in front of people and do some public speaking, I gained more and more confidence after I started my podcast. And also with my YouTube, even being on YouTube videos. Like right now, I'm live here on my YouTube channel. I would probably not do this as well had I not been podcasting since 2010. The next is that you're going to have a larger, more loyal audience. Because with podcasting, people begin to, what do they always say in marketing? Know, like, and trust you. Chris Ducker says, know, love, and trust you. Because remember, those folks are going to have you in their earbuds when they're working out, when they're doing the housework, when they're on the way to work, driving in the car. And so they're going to have this special kinship with you that you can't really get in other mediums, especially blogging and all of that. And even though I love YouTube is great, people can multitask when they're listening to podcasts. So I always recommend to have both things in your pocket. Okay, so that was number 3. We had personal development, public speaking, and growing a loyal audience. Next, there's less competition. So if you want to stand out in a crowd, I got to tell you, it's really hard to do that with a blog. There are literally millions and millions of blogs out there, but there's not millions of podcasts. But I got to tell you guys, people are picking up on podcasting on a daily basis. It's really to the point where new podcasts are starting all the time. So you got to get in there while the getting is still good. But in general, there's less competition in the arena of podcasting than there are with blogging or even with YouTube and live streaming. Okay, the final tip is that you're going to increase your exposure. It's a new audience. It's a brand new audience. Some folks, that's the only way they like to consume content is through audio and through podcasting. So I encourage you, and here's what I did just to make sure that folks know how to get their podcast listed in iTunes. I put together a guide, and guys, look, this is a free guide. You do not have to give me your email in order to download this guide. I want to help you. I want you to start podcasting. So just go to my website, eileensmith.com/listed in iTunes. And that's ILEANE Smith.com/listed in iTunes. Keep coming back here. Subscribe here on YouTube because I have the podcast, which is Miss Eileen Speaks, but I'm also making sure that I do a live stream or present some type of a screencast tutorial for you here on YouTube as well. I want to see you succeed. If you have any questions, if you need help with anything, please just let me know. With that said, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.